Imagine a place so remote, so breathtaking it feels like a secret between the sky and the sea. This is Tuvalu, a world apart, where the horizon stretches endlessly and time seems to slow down, inviting you to pause and simply breathe. 9 tiny coral atolls, scattered like jewels on the Pacific, hard to find on a map, but unforgettable once seen. Each atoll is a unique mosaic of land and water, shaped by centuries of wind, waves, and the gentle touch of island life. These islands are slivers of sand and coral, fringed with coconut palms, their heart as vast as the ocean. The beaches shimmer in the sunlight, and the turquoise waters invite you to wade in and discover a world teeming with life just beneath the surface. Getting here is an adventure. Your plane lands on a runway that doubles as the nation's main street. Locals gather to greet arrivals, and children wave as the plane touches down, turning every landing into a small celebration. From above, the turquoise lagoons and ribbons of green and white reveal a fragile home for a warm, welcoming people. The villages nestle close to the water, their homes painted in bright colors that echo the vibrancy of island life. The air is thick with the scent of tropical flowers and the salty tang of the sea. Frangipani and hibiscus bloom everywhere, their colors vivid against the deep blue of the Pacific, carried on the breeze that whispers through the palms. There's no traffic, just the gentle lapping of waves, the rustle of palms, and children's laughter. Here, the soundtrack of daily life is made up of nature's music and the joyful voices of a close-knit community. Life moves to the rhythm of the sun and tides, mornings for fishing, afternoons for rest, and every moment shaped by the natural world. The ocean's bounty is shared, and the day's catch brings families together. Evenings are for gathering under a sky ablaze with stars. With little light pollution, the Milky Way stretches overhead, and stories are told as the cool night air settles in. Here, nature is the main character. The ocean provides, the land sustains, and every meal is a celebration of what the earth and sea have given. The people live in harmony with both, drawing strength from tradition and the bonds of family and community. Generations have learned the secrets of the tides, passing down wisdom about the sea and sky and how to read the subtle signs of change. The fish, the wind, and the waves are teachers here, guiding daily life and shaping the stories that define Tuvalu. It's a simple life, rich in ways the modern world has forgotten, a paradise where every day is a reminder of the beauty and resilience of island living. In Tuvalu, life flows with the ocean's rhythm, not the ticking of a clock. Here, the days are shaped by the tides, and the gentle sound of waves is a constant companion. The ocean is not just a backdrop, it is the heartbeat of the islands, guiding daily routines and traditions. When the tide is low, families gather on the reef flats, searching for shellfish and fish in the pools, a classroom without walls. Children scamper over rocks, learning to spot hidden crabs and clams, while parents and grandparents share stories and skills passed down through generations. Children learn from elders, passing down wisdom through action. Lessons are taught by example, with patience and laughter, as the young watch and imitate the old, absorbing knowledge that connects them to their land and sea. On calm mornings, fishermen paddle out in outrigger canoes, seeking tuna and sharing their catch with the community. The sea provides, and the bounty is celebrated together, reinforcing the bonds that hold the village close. The water is impossibly blue, coral gardens and bright fish visible from the surface. The lagoon shimmers in the sunlight, a living mosaic of color and movement, inviting all to marvel at its beauty. Swimming here feels like flying through an underwater paradise. Every dive reveals new wonders, schools of fish darting among corals, the gentle sway of seagrass, and the quiet peace found beneath the waves. Sunsets paint the sky in orange and purple, a daily reminder of nature's wonder. As the day ends, families gather to watch the horizon, grateful for another day in this island paradise. But this beauty is fragile. The islands are only a few meters above sea level, and the line between land and ocean is thin and vulnerable. The ocean, source of life and joy, is also a growing worry. Rising tides and unpredictable storms bring new challenges, threatening homes and traditions. The people watch the tides with new unease, aware of the changes. Each high tide is measured, each storm watched with anxious eyes, as the community wonders what the future will bring. The rhythm that once comforted now carries uncertainty. The familiar sounds of the sea are tinged with worry, as families hope for the safety of their home. The land and sea are still generous, but the future feels less certain. Yet, the people of Tuvalu remain resilient, drawing strength from their traditions and each other. Tuvalu's gentle life is now shadowed by the challenges on the horizon, but hope endures in every sunrise, and the spirit of the islands continues to shine. In Funafuti, Tuvalu's capital, the international airport runway is more than a landing strip. It's the nation's heart. When planes aren't landing, it becomes a playground, sports field, and gathering place. As evening falls, families spread mats, children play, and laughter fills the air. Games of Teano, a fast-paced local sport, bring the community together. The runway is a symbol of Tuvalu's resourcefulness and unity. Government buildings, churches, homes, and shops all cluster nearby, everything within walking distance. Life is lived out in the open, everyone connected, but the runway, like the island, is just meters above the sea. High tides sometimes flood the tarmac, a stark reminder of vulnerability. The place that connects Tuvalu to the world is also at risk. Joy and resilience shine here, even as the future remains uncertain. Tuvalu's greatest treasure is its people, their warmth, generosity, and resilience. The spirit of Fail Pili, or close neighbors, shapes daily life, sharing food, helping build homes, and supporting one another. The Maniapa, or community hall, is the village heart, where decisions are made and traditions celebrated. Fatel, a traditional dance, brings everyone together, telling stories through song and movement. Family is the cornerstone. Extended families live together, elders are respected, and children are raised by the whole community. This collective approach creates a powerful sense of belonging and security. In a world that often feels isolating, Tuvalu thrives on connection. Their strength lies in togetherness, facing challenges with dignity and hope. Smiles here are a testament to resilience, not ignorance. Joy is found in shared meals, songs, and stories under the stars. Their culture of unity is their greatest asset as they face an uncertain future. For generations, Tuvaluans have lived in balance with the sea, but now that balance is shifting. Climate change is no longer abstract, it's a daily reality. Rising sea levels threaten every inch of land. King tides now reach further, flooding homes and contaminating fresh water. What was once rare is now frequent, making the ground beneath their feet feel less certain. Saltwater poisons crops and pulaka pits, while coconut palms wither along the coast. This is not just a loss of food, but of culture and tradition. Warming oceans are bleaching coral reefs, turning them ghostly white. As coral dies, fish disappear and the protective barrier weakens. The reefs, once nurseries for life, are fading. The ocean that sustained Tuvalu now threatens its very existence. The people face a slow, relentless threat, one that endangers their home, culture, and future. Their struggle is a warning for us all. Each year between January and March, Tuvalu braces for the king tides. These extreme high tides, made worse by climate change, transform the islands. Water rises not just over the shore, but bubbles up from below, flooding roads and even the Funafuti runway. Children may play in the water, but adults worry as belongings are moved to higher ground. After the tide recedes, salt crusts everything, contaminates wells and poisons gardens. Homes are weakened, and health concerns grow. It's a slow, exhausting battle against an opponent that returns stronger each year. King tides are a physical reminder of sea level rise, no longer a debate, but a lived reality. Shorelines erode, trees fall, and even ancestral graves are threatened. The king tides are a recurring warning. Tuvalu's existence is on a knife's edge. The people endure, but the threat grows with every season. To truly understand Tuvalu, you must listen to its people, their stories, their memories, and their hopes for the future. Each voice carries the weight of generations who have called these islands home. Elder Mele remembers when the beach was wider, the land their mother. Now she fears for its health. She recalls childhood days spent playing on the sand and how the shoreline has slowly disappeared year after year. Fisherman Tavita sees the coral fading, fish harder to find, and wonders if his children will know the ocean as he did. The sea, once abundant and generous, now feels uncertain and fragile, leaving him anxious for the next generation. Young mother Lily worries during king tides, holding her baby high and praying the water won't rise further. Each season, the tides seem to reach a little higher, and she wonders what future awaits her child. They clean up, smile, and carry on, but fear lingers. Even as they rebuild, there's a quiet strength in their unity, a determination to protect what remains. We are on the front line of something the world created, Lily says, but our voices feel unheard. She hopes that by sharing her story, others will finally listen. These stories are not of despair, but of love and resilience. Despite the challenges, Tuvaluans celebrate life, cherish family, and find joy in each day. Tuvaluans want to stay on their land, where their culture was born. Their roots run deep, and every tradition, song, and gathering is a testament to their enduring spirit. They ask not for pity, but for understanding and recognition. They want the world to see their strength, and to stand with them in solidarity. Their fate reflects the health of the planet. What happens here is a warning, a signal that echoes far beyond these shores. Their voices are a call to action for us all. They remind us that the choices we make today shape the world our children will inherit. The world must listen, learn, and respond. Only together can we protect Tuvalu and all vulnerable places from disappearing. Tuvalu's story is a human story, one of hope, courage, and the will to endure. It is a reminder that even in the face of adversity, humanity's spirit can shine. Their voices echo from the edge of the world, asking us to care, to act, and to remember that we are all connected by the fate of these islands. Facing the threat of losing their home, Tuvalu's leaders are creating a digital nation. This isn't surrender, it's preservation. They're mapping the islands, recording oral histories, and archiving language, songs, and traditions. A virtual Tuvalu will let future generations walk Funafuti streets and learn their heritage even if the land is lost. It's a digital ark, a lifeboat for culture and sovereignty. This project is a statement. Tuvalu will not be a passive victim. The digital nation is a last resort. The real hope is that the world acts in time. Tuvaluans want their children to live on their ancestral land, not just in a virtual world. Leaving Tuvalu, you carry memories of blue water swaying palms and the warmth of its people. Tuvalu is more than a destination, it's a lesson in community, resilience, and the value of home. Their fate mirrors our planet's health. Their struggle is a warning for us all. The rising sea connects to choices made far away. We share responsibility for the world and its most vulnerable. This is not just a story of sadness, but of hope and connection. Let's listen to Tuvalu's voices, support their efforts, and share their story. By caring for Tuvalu, we start a bigger conversation about protecting our global home. Their fight is for the soul of our planet. The future is unwritten, there's still time to act. Let's promise Tuvalu they will not be forgotten, and work for a world where their children can remain under the Pacific sun.